Hi girls, so today I'm reviewing the Model 1, Model 1s. I just got it, and this is for the Polygel, and it has light pink in it, it has bright white, and it has clear that comes in this kit, and then the natural pink, which we're going to do a sample nail with this today. And then it also came in this package, these plastic forms, the poppets, and it's got 0 through 11. And so I've got my alcohol ready in this little container, and I'm just going to use one of my older gel brushes, and this one is by the same INM, same company makes Out the Door. And I'm going to use a practice hand this time because I like my nails right now. So I already did one. I tried one with that light pink, and that's it right here on the practice hand, and I think it turned out pretty good. The only thing is that I forgot to turn it over and check, and so there's a little bit of a lump right there which I could have smoothed out, but I could still do that with electric file. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and do this one here, and we're going to do this natural pink. Now and I'm going to reuse the one I did already before, because I want to make sure you can do that, which I'm guessing you can. So anyway, I'm still getting the hang of this, because this is only the second nail I'm going to try. Oh yeah, and we have to pull off this little seal that's on all of these. So we'll just pull this off, put it over there. There we go. And then and now I can see why they, oh yes, and I forgot, this came with it too, the little spatula, and on the other end is a brush, gel brush, but I'm not going to use that one today, so we're going to use this though. And so we're going to squeeze some out, and you know what, I'm going to get myself one of those little toothpaste, you know, roller squeezer things, little cheapy plastic things to put on the bottom of this to get this out easier. So I'm still guessing, trying to figure out how much, you know, to do. So we'll try this much, get our little form, and we're gonna just kind of push it down in here. It's a little bit stiffish. I'm used to using either acrylic or regular, you know, regular hard gel. So this is a little interesting. So you got to kind of, I think, you know, after you practice, you get the hang of it. You'll know exactly how to, you know, put this on here and spread it. But I think I'm just taking it off, actually. You probably want to be able to spread it the very first time, just once time, you know, spread it on here right. So I'm going to try and get the excess off of my little spatula. Okay, I think I'm just making more of a mess the more I do that. So I'm going to dip in my little, oh, you can't see it, can you? Okay, let's put it back here. There. And my alcohol with my brush, and I'm going to work on trying to smooth this on here. It's an interesting texture. It's going to take me a little bit getting used to, since I'm so used to this, you know, softer, stickier, regular gel. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to smooth it on here, and then, you know, kind of check and see if you think you've got some spots that you need to add some more, and I think I do. So I'm just gonna get a little bit more, squeeze a little more out of here. That's a little hard to get out. I'm gonna grab about that much. I'm still trying to figure this, you know, how much to do, but anyway. So there we go. And when you do put this in the light, you have to set this in the light. I and you are going to need to remember to move our spatula and everything else we don't want it to harden on, you know, whatever residue that's on that. So, okay, wait a minute. Maybe I should go this way. Let me try it that way. Try holding it this way, and then kind of pull it towards you, or whichever way you need to. I need to fill in this little spot up here though. So I'm going to kind of do that. And I don't know yet, you know, if there's too much alcohol to use. I haven't figured that out yet. And it'll be interesting to see how long these last. I mean, I think, you know, I've heard a couple good things about them. So I think we're going to go ahead and give this a try. And like I said, I've moved my spatula and my brush out of the way. So, okay, so we're just going to, this is a really stiff practice hand, but we're going to go ahead and I want to put it up by the cuticle as close as I can get. And, you know, on a real finger, I'm going to have to kind of figure that out. But I think you don't want to press too hard because then you'll just squish it all out the sides. But you want to make sure you don't have any air bubbles in here either. See, some of it's squishing out the side a little bit. Not bad. So I think I'm just going to grab my little pusher here and kind of scoop that off. And it might be a good idea to have like a little, you know, a tile or something nearby, so you could, especially if you squeezed out too much, you know, so then you can just kind of put it on there, and of course keep that away from the light too. And then you could use it, you know, on the next nail. So I didn't really get, there really wasn't too bad. So we're going to go ahead and set this, and we're supposed to set it for 60 seconds. And then there's little lines on here on this poppet form, so you can tell, you know, how the length you want it. I'm not making it that long right now, but you can make it as long as you want it. So I'm going to go ahead and use my LED light, and we're going to set it under here. Oh yes, and you want to put your lid back on your Polygel and move it also. And then I'm going to put the light on, and we're going to do it for 60 seconds. That's all you're supposed to have to set it for. And then I am going to clean off my spatula with some acetone. I'll just clean it off with some acetone. I didn't see anywhere where you can't do that, and I think that'd probably be the easiest way to clean it, because this stuff is pretty, it's kind of, I don't know, interesting. It's kind of cool too though. I just think I have to get used to it after doing regular gel, hard gel for so many years. And it's so different from regular, you know, acrylic too. Okay, so that cleaned it really good. And I'm going to do that with my brush too, so I don't, you know, wreck my brush. I want to make sure it's cleaned out, although that's why I didn't use a very good brush, my older brushes, as you can see. Okay, that looks like that's good, and then I'll clean off my pusher too. Okay, everything's all cleaned off, and let's pull it out. Okay, I'm going to set it one more time. Okay, and get this stuff out of the way. And we'll check it out as soon as we get it out. So I think these poppets are kind of cool. Let's go this way. And it's interesting how they're numbered, because they're not numbered like your typical container with tips in it. I think some brands are, but this particular brand by Model 1 is not numbered the same way. So let me see if I can remember how it goes. Okay, so it goes 0, then it goes 1, yeah, then it goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it goes 8 and 9, and then 10 and 11. So, okay, so let's take it out. It's supposed to be done. And then, now some of these pop-ups you take and you pinch it from the side, but I don't think you have to with this one. I think you just kind of, you know, go like that. Look, easy. So that's nice. And it's nice and smooth on top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some alcohol. It does feel like there's a teeny bit of tacky to it, so just in case, I actually should read my instructions, but I haven't done that yet. I was too excited to try this. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and, oh, I forgot to check the back again, but that one looks actually not bad. but I've got to get in the habit of doing that, checking it. It would save you some time because you could just smooth it right with that brush and alcohol before you set it. So I need a file, and so you can see it. Here it is, kind of cool. And I just got to do a little bit of file just around the edge to smooth that. I don't have to file on top. And then of course, you know, if you do it longer, you can, you know, then you'd want to, whatever kind of shape that you would want it to be. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way just a second, guys, so I can see. I can get kind of an oval going here. Okay, so it looks like I still have to get a little bit. I'm not used to using practice hands anymore, so it's been a long time. So there's a teeny bit right here on this side that needs to be smooth too. And then you can put on your, you know, put a clear coat of your base coat of your, you know, gel polish, and then do a color over this if you want, or not. And if you want it to be a French, then you could have just done, you know, the white on the end. I'll have to practice with that or try that. I haven't tried it yet. So I think that looks pretty good though, huh? Anyway, give it a try. This is Model 1. Model 1s. And it's really reasonable. I got it off Amazon. It was like 31 or something like that. Anyway. So give it a try, and please like and subscribe. Click on the bell icon so that they'll give you a notice on my next new video. And I will show you when I do a fill or how they wear too. So thanks. Bye-bye.